Hello and welcome to India Today. I am Sanjay Ponnappa.
And this is Maruthi Acharya, and we just completed watching the trailer of Kantara Chapter 1. Oh my god, I don't want to talk about anything about that reaction. The reaction is on our other channel, which is India Today So South. The link will be provided in the description. Do not miss to check that out.
Yes.
Starring Rishab Shetty, now Rukmini Vasanth, Gulshan Devaiah, and the movie is written and directed by Rishab Shetty, produced under Hombale Films, and music by Ajaneesh Loknath.
Yes.
Cinematography by Arvind K. Kashyap. Lot of things to talk about. Sanjay.
We've been waiting for this trailer to drop for such a long time,
Yeah.
right? Even today, after the time was announced, they stuck to the time. Kudos to that also.
Yes. On time.
The anticipation was so high for this film
Correct.
ever since it was announced, and Rishab Shetty has taken 3 years to make the film.
Yeah.
Talking about the trailer first before we get to the
Yeah.
nitty-gritty details of whatever happened in between, it was just so amazing to watch how the scale has just amplified x100.
And in the right way.
And in the right way, right?
Yeah, it is
feels
important.
Good. It feels good to see that the budget has been used to make the film.
Exactly.
And probably that is the benefit of having the writer director being the same person, so that you don't have to pay two different people. But
And actor also, same person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actor also, the lead actor, yes. And money has been spent well. And you can see that in each frame, right from the way the production design or the cinematography or whatever other technical department you take it just seems so right, blends so well. I'm totally impressed by this trailer.
For me, Kantara is a very good film, special film, because the way it managed to take the folk story of Karnataka, the legend, everybody were very curious to know about who is Guliga, what is Bhutakola, Panjurli, all of that after a film. So cinema is that impactful medium, and how Kantara went without any borders and made everybody curious about these details is something that I really take back from that film more than the experience. And the way they understood the interest and curiosity, and they took a prequel as their next installment, and the way they, at least with the trailer, the way they went into the details of telling the story, building that world, and like you are from Kodagu, I am from Telangana, so we have our legends, folk stories for us, Sammaka Saralakka, Saralamma, Maisamma. So those stories are really interesting. We grew up listening to those stories, having our own imagination of those stories. Similarly, it is their story, and the way they have put heart, blood and soul in bringing that story in the most beautiful way possible to the big screen is the best thing in the trailer, I would say.
Yeah, and it feels so good that the output is like this, right? Because there was so much negativity surrounding it, so many bad news that kept coming.
Unfortunate incidents
deaths happening on set. There's probably a fire accident, I guess, that happened on set. Boat overturning. There's this whole tussle with the forest department. All of these things were happening back to back. The news kept on coming,
and the fact that they were filming, like the filming of it went for so long.
To see this, it feels so good. All these things happened, but nevertheless, the output was never compromised, is what I can take away from the trailer. So
why they went so all out? Why it took so much time? Why were they so keen and just going all out? It is evident with the trailer. What is the most striking thing for you? This is really impressive.
That one shot, right? I know that is the striking thing for you. Among a lot of other things, including Rishab's characterization, including Gulshan Devaiah's characterization, all of that is there. But there was this one whole shot where a symbolic Devi Ma was on screen, all in fire.
And goosebumps.
That visual was just amazing. And I can't wait to experience that on the big screen.
Not just that visual, Arvind K. Kashyap's cinematography, brilliant. Every frame looks like a painting. Having grand visuals or spending money on production design or this visual or visual effects, CG, whatever is not the point. The way you envision and you bring it to reality, right? That is where the actual game is. There's a lot of contribution of cinematographer, at least with the trailer, I can definitely tell you, in bringing this grand, opulent frames to us. Every frame looks like a painting, and it carries an emotion and the story, starting from the lighting, the way they've lit up. And it feels so difficult to light those places also. Those narrow lanes in a forest, the way they've built up sets, it feels such a nightmare just thinking about how they've put up those sets.
Exactly. So again, Arvind has done a great job, but so has the production department, so has all the other departments in the film, right? Technically, the film looks like it is a really good output. Beauty about putting up sets, you can see this. This is going to be an example in today's time,
Exactly.
where it's all green screens and blue screens and VFX and CG and all of that. This is going to tell people that sets are important to make it look real.
Music also, considering the conversations post-release, we know Varaharupam, the whole. And for me personally, I feel the OST of Kantara is much more bigger and impactful than just Varaharupam. I keep listening to those movements, those music pieces of the film, right? They are also spectacular. And how that also went 2x with this trailer.
Kantara's music is so OG that it is going to be hard to top that.
Yeah, that is also
because that music isn't just nice to hear or whatever, but while watching the film, it took the people to that trance.
Correct.
Even with Kantara, when the music changed after the first rendition, when it changed, it wasn't the same experience.
Exactly.
I watched both films in theaters. It wasn't the same experience at all. I was celebrating just as much as Rishab Shetty probably when the original music came back for the film, because there the experience was
amazing.
So to top that or even to match that is going to be a task. I hope that is there from the trailer. When you're watching it in the small screens with these speakers, it doesn't really give you the same experience. Yes, headphones and all might give you that surround sound experience, but it is not the same as a theater experience, right? We'll have to go into this closed doors with all of our soundbars surrounding us to probably get a glimpse of that. But in the theaters is where the real magic is, and that is what I'm waiting for.
Characterizations are also really interesting, and skepticism, difficulty, again, from the maker side itself, ambition, appreciating, because Kantara, the first installment, is a totally different film from the second installment. We see scale, but there is risk also, because that's a pretty much, it's set up in the world that we can relate to, and it is around those, it is the same kind of conflicts that we are talking about right now, but this is a switch, a backstory. And
it's a period story.
The backstory is the period story now. A lot of characters, a lot of world building, a lot of layers. There's man versus nature conflict. There's conflict between people. There's conflict between, I think,
authorities
and the people. Rukmini Vasanth and Rishab Shetty's track in the film is going to also play a crucial role in the film, the way things change in the screenplay. Lot of elements. Compared to that, this feels like a more rich in content film also.
But
boon and
it's a boon and a bane, because unlike all the other first parts and the following parts that has come, for example, be it Bahubali, be it KGF, be it Pushpa, the world was already set, the world was built. It's going to be at least a whole different experience than all the other follow-up films which just blew up across nation, right? That is a little scary.
Exactly. And another point that we were talking in the reaction also was about how, for me personally, with Rakshit Shetty films also and Rishab Shetty films also, either they take too much time to get established, or maybe not too indulgent is not the right word, but again, there are those portions which could have been avoided kind of scenario. With Kantara 1 especially, I felt that the climax is different, the entire film is different, and in the whole first half, the proceeding, some portions didn't fully work for me. So again, how will you handle those situations especially? And that is one point. And the second thing is the possibilities of confusion when you're setting up a new world in a film with expectations. Kantara 1 came out of nowhere, it blew up. But here there's a lot of expectations. So setting up a new world with a film with so much expectations is a daunting task. I can really see that.
But still, overall, the trailer was an absolutely thrilling experience for sure. There were some brilliant visuals.
3 minutes of goosebumps.
A lot to look out for in the film. October 2nd is when the film is releasing. There's a buzz that October 1st there's going to be paid premieres as well. Whichever is the earliest show, we are going to be there. We're going to cover all the fan frenzy that is going to happen on both days probably. We'll be there on the ground, get to you all the visuals of whatever craziness
Also, our
is
review.
happening. Our review will of course be there on the channel.
Yeah.
Stay tuned to all of that. Along with that, OG, Pawan Kalyan's OG is releasing this week,
Yes.
probably.
This week
Mostly.
only. This week only. 24th, most probably there'll be premiere shows.
Yes.
Let's see. Whatever is the earliest show, we'll get you public reaction, celebration. Lot of stuff being planned, and we are following all of that. We'll try to get you all the celebration and coverage possible.
Yes, also the trailer is cooking, so as soon as it is ready, we will be there on the table to consume it and give it to you as well. So stay tuned to all of this, a lot of things coming your way.
Yes. With that, this is Maruthi Acharya,
And I am Sanjay Ponnappa.
and you're watching India Today.